If you're in the market for a mobile upgrade, this is the list you're looking for. From big screen Androids to the latest iPhone flagship, we've reviewed the best smartphone options you can buy. To help you pick which is the right fit for your pocket, we've ranked our favorites below. To help you find the right model, we've listed the top 5 best smartphones in 2024 and their key features, plus the things you need to consider to help you choose the best one for you, and as always, you can check pricing for any of these products in the description below. Like the video, comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Now let's get started. Number 5. OnePlus 11. The best value smartphone 2024. OnePlus smartphones have been fine, but not particularly exceptional over the past few years. However, that's certainly not the case with this year's OnePlus 11. The Android flagship offers a competitive range of features at a cheaper price than many rivals featured in this chart, starting at just £729. That includes the 6.7-inch AMOLED display with adaptive refresh rate tech that lets it go as high as 120 Hz and as low as 1 Hz to provide a buttery smooth experience that doesn't come at the sacrifice of battery life. It also boasts support for Dolby Vision and HDR10+, and the slight curvature to the edges helps it sit comfortably in the hand. It's more than just a great display though. It boasts Qualcomm's latest Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 with impressive CPU and GPU performance, a 5000 mAh battery that'll last all day, and then some, and 100W Super VOC charging that'll get you from flat to full in less than half an hour. There's also the benefit of the highly customizable Oxygen-OS 13, along with OnePlus' promise of 4 years of OS upgrades and 5 years of security updates. That's all great, but it's the camera offering that truly stands out. The 50MP main rear snapper is a capable bit of kit able to capture detailed, vibrant images both during the day and at night. In fact, there have been massive gains in low-light photography compared to the OnePlus 10 Pro. Camera tuning is also much better, with a consistent color palette across all 3 rear lenses. It's not the perfect phone, lacking popular features like wireless charging and an official IP rating, but it offers one of the best all-round experiences at a price point cheaper than many rivals, making it an easy recommendation in our books. Number 4. Xiaomi 13 Pro, the best big Android smartphone in 2024. While the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra technically has the largest display of any phone in this list, it's made to feel even larger by its boxy design. So much so that it's pretty hard to use one-handed. That's where the Xiaomi 13 Pro comes in, measuring in at a smidge less at 6.78 inches, but with a curvy design that makes it comfortable to hold and use. It's not just simply a large display either. It's an AMOLED panel packed with premium specs, including a WQHD+ resolution, LTPO support that allows it to drop down to just 1 Hz to save battery life, along with support for HDR10+ and Dolby Vision, with the display maxing out at a retina-burning 1900 nits when watching the latter. With all that said, it should come as no surprise that content, especially HDR content, looks stunning on the Xiaomi 13 Pro, coupled with the vivid colors, deep blacks, and excellent contrast on offer from AMOLED panels. It's not just a good phone for watching movies on Netflix though. This is Xiaomi's flagship, and its specs reflect this, including a huge 1-inch sensor powering the main rear-facing 50MP camera that delivers truly impressive photography. That's coupled with one of the best 50MP 3x telephoto lenses we've ever seen, delivering DSLR-level bokeh effects for both portraits and close-ups, and a 50MP ultra-wide too. There's also top-notch performance from the top-end Snapdragon 8 Gen 2, a 5000 mAh battery with rapid 120W charging that'll go from flat to full in 24 minutes, as well as 50W wireless charging support. Number 3. Google Pixel 8 Pro, best software smartphones in 2024 lineup. The Google Pixel 8 Pro is a fantastic Android phone that, even with a price rise, still undercuts rivals like the Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra when it comes to price, without ditching too many features. Google's latest flagship, launched alongside the smaller Pixel 8, ticks just about all the boxes our reviewers look for in a phone that ends up on this list. It has a great screen with a smooth adaptive 120Hz refresh rate and impressive max brightness that makes it easy to use in daylight, accompanied by a sleek design with a new matte finish, capable internals thanks to the Tensor G3 and battery life that can compete with the best around. But there are really two areas where the Pixel 8 Pro stands out compared to the Android competition. The biggest is the camera performance. Our reviewer was very impressed with the photography skills of this phone, praising its true-to-life skin tones, colors, and crisp nature of images. It handles skin and pictures of faces better than the iPhone 15 Pro or Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. There are lots of software tricks in the camera app too, all powered by the AI focus of the Tensor G3. This year's model introduces new features like Best Take, which uses AI to swap out bad poses in group selfies, while a new video feature allows you to remove annoying background noises easily. This is in addition to existing fan favorites like Magic Eraser, Magic Unblur, and more to get the perfect photo. Number 2. Apple iPhone 15 Pro Max. If you're looking for a true flagship phone and want iOS as opposed to Android, you're going to be looking at the iPhone 15 Pro Max, the current best iPhone on the market. The iPhone 15 Pro Max offers the very best of Apple's tech, with returning staples like Dynamic Island and the stunning 6.7-inch ProMotion display with an adaptive 120Hz refresh rate that makes everything feel buttery smooth, from general swiping to gaming. There's also an upgraded titanium chassis in place of the stainless steel of its predecessor. That not only makes the iPhone less of a fingerprint magnet, but it's also much lighter this time around. Combined with impressively small bezels and slightly rounded edges, it feels much nicer to hold and use. It's also incredibly performant with the use of the new 3nm A17 Pro chipset, allowing the iPhone 15 Pro Max to stay comfortably ahead of the Android competition in terms of day-to-day performance. And with console-level games coming to the App Store in the coming months, you'll see a real benefit to the top-end chipset too. Interestingly, the camera setup is unique even compared to the regular iPhone 15 Pro, boasting an upgraded 5x optical zoom alongside the same 12MP ultra-wide and 48MP main lenses as its predecessor that allows it to get even closer to the subject without physically moving. It's still not as capable as the likes of the Galaxy S23 Ultra, but it's closer than ever. Throw in comfortable all-day battery life, the switch from Lightning to USB-C, and a whole host of software features courtesy of iOS 17, and you've got as close to the perfect iPhone that we've seen so far. Number 1. Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra, the best flagship Android phone of 2024. Samsung's 2023 flagship is here in the form of the Galaxy S23 Ultra, and it has taken the top spot in our list of the best phones you can buy right now. Our expert reviewer felt that while the phone is certainly big, it shines thanks to an unmatched camera, stunning display, an included S Pen, and very good battery life. The star of the show, and the biggest upgrade over the outgoing S22 Ultra, is the new 200MP main rear camera. The snaps our expert tester pulled out of this phone show clear improvements over the iPhone 14 Pro and Pixel 7 Pro, with swaths of detail in all manner of conditions. Low-light performance is sublime, with our reviewer claiming it gave him extra confidence to pull off any shot he wanted. Battery life was a bit of a concern with the Galaxy S22 Ultra, falling below the iPhone 14 Pro Max by a considerable margin. We were much more impressed with the S23 Ultra, having no issues getting through a busy day with over 20% left when it came to bedtime. With the physical battery being the same as before, a lot of this optimization will come down to the next chip. For the first time in several years, Samsung is using the same chipset worldwide, ensuring everyone gets the same feature set. The Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 for Galaxy performs well, even if it's not quite as quick in benchmark tests as the iPhone 14 Pro series. Still, we had no qualms, and it ran intensive games and apps with ease. Elsewhere, the phone remains similar to its predecessor, which is no bad thing. It's large, which might put some off, with a gorgeous 120Hz display complete with S Pen support for quick doodles and notes. Of course, one of the big things holding the S23 Ultra back is the price. If you want a slightly cheaper, but still very capable Android superphone, then the outgoing Samsung Galaxy S22 Ultra remains an admirable performer if you can find it at a heavy discount. There's also the more modest Galaxy S23 and Galaxy S23 Plus, although these do miss out on the big camera upgrades and S Pen support.